Welcome to the Brier plan. This particular one is our northwest elevation style on the exterior. So you can see we have these nice built out posts and shakes above me here in the gables and some other details that are specific to the northwest elevation. In this community, we also have the farmhouse and American elevations available on the Brier. When you first come in the front door of the Brier, naturally right in front of you, you have your coat closet. There are a couple different structural options in the great room that I should point out. One of them is these high windows here. These are optional windows that allow you to get a little extra light in the great room while still maintaining privacy on the side of the home. The other option that we're not seeing here would be the fireplace. So it would be centered between these two windows when those are selected. If we look at the front of the home, we have a 7.5 foot wide set of windows here that let in a lot of light into this front room. As we come down the home here, this is kind of a linear setup in the living space. So we have living, dining, and kitchen all on one side of the home. So this would be your dining area here. And as standard in this community, actually, we would have disc lights throughout. So it's up to you on a pre-sale if you want to do these hanging lights or if you prefer to keep with the disc lights. You can see on the side of the home behind me here and here, we have even more windows. These are good sized windows that are letting even more light into the living areas all the way down to the kitchen here. The kitchen is a very nice layout as well with an L shape and an island as well. This is a 7-foot island that we have here in the center as standard. And then we have additional surface space for cooking and baking. This is really nice to have these two surfaces next to each other. And then you have your cooking area on the back wall here. In the Brier, you do have the option of having a cooktop and wall oven package instead of the full range. And if you do, that wall oven would be right here and your microwave would end up above that as well. So you'd take away some of this counter space, but if you prefer to have wall oven, you can have it in the Brier. Your pantry, we'll give you a closer look at here. And then as we come toward this side, conveniently you have your back patio right next to the kitchen. So when you're barbecuing or something here in the summer, you can take your food straight out. Now, a fantastic thing about the Brier that makes it a great value is this huge covered patio that is standard on this floor plan. You do have the option to do something else with this area though. You can turn this into a den. It would not be considered a bedroom, but it would be a den. And this whole thing comes in and has walls here and then a door off of that to the backyard. And at that point, you can also even then extend a covered patio further and have a den and then covered patio. Or you can choose to have an incredibly large covered patio and leave the den off. So there's quite a few different options for this back area on the Brier, but this standard covered patio makes it a fantastic value. Located right here in the center of the home, we have the hallway that goes toward the bedrooms, toward the laundry, and toward the garage. So right here on my left, we have the full bath. This would be the bath serving your guests or your two standard bedrooms here. So as standard, you're gonna have a tub shower, a toilet, and of course, and the vanity there as well. On the Brier, we have a 2-car garage as standard that comes off the hall here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. The only appliance we have here in the garage or mechanical item is the water heater will be here in the corner. And then we have sprinkler controller because as standard, you have sprinklers in the front yard as well. If the lot can accommodate it, you can choose to also have a 3rd garage bay. And so this wall would move approximately another 12 feet and you'd have another smaller door on that side. One final option, whether you choose to do a 3-car or keep with the standard 2-car garage, is you can do a service door as well. On the 2-car, that would be about right here. So coming in from the garage, we have on our left-hand side here, the laundry room. Machines would go there on the right side of the room, and you'd have some shelving above there as well. And then logically right next to the laundry room, we have a place for you to put your towels, your linens and things here in this linen closet. It's located in the hallway. And on this side, we have the 2 standard bedrooms. These are pretty much identical in size. And finally, at the back of the home, we have the primary suite. That's one nice thing about the Brier is that your windows in your primary suite face toward your backyard, giving you a greater sense of privacy. There's plenty of space, particularly in the width of this room. A king bed fits very nicely between these two single hung windows. And then we have walk-in closet on this side of the room. This is certainly an upgrade on closet space from the plans that are smaller than this, such as the Parker. Your primary bath, and there are a couple different ways you can configure this, but as standard, you're going to have your double vanity here. You're going to have, of course, the toilet. The shower is where you have a couple different options. As standard, actually, this would be a tub shower as we see in the main bath. So this is a small upgrade to go up to the fiberglass shower, but you can also go above that if you prefer to have a full mud set tile shower. One thing that's fantastic about the Brier though is that this little window that is high, so you still have privacy, but lets in a lot of light, is standard. We do also have LVT flooring in this primary bath as well. So this is a synthetic tile, but it's very durable, and the great thing about it is you don't have any grout you have to worry about cleaning. One last thing about the primary bedroom here to note is that this coffered ceiling, or tray ceiling as some people call it, is standard because it allows us to get our ducting through here unobtrusively. Just off the great room here, we have the mechanical room. And if you come in here, if you look up, you'll see all these multitude of small to medium-sized ducts that are part of this special ducting system and a special company that makes them. And that allows there to be a much more controlled and measured airflow through the home, so you don't end up with those hot spots and cold spots in the home. This is essentially the heart of our HVAC system here. We do use a heat pump system for all the homes in this phase as well in this community, so you get AC as standard as well as energy efficient heating and cooling. On the side here next to that, we have our low volt panel in this community. Fiber optic line comes in here as well, provided by Toledo Tel, and that can connect up to your modem and ultimately to your Cat 6 line. So if you have a home office or something that you want to have good connectivity, you have that as well. Finally, above me here, we have our automated fresh air intake. So we have a measured amount of fresh air coming into the home at all times. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the Brier floor plan. If you have any questions about the Brier or the structural options that we've talked about, or maybe you're interested in a different type of floor plan, we have a great variety here. So let me know and I'd be happy to give you more information. Thanks for watching.